Well, what we got here is a brake proportioning valve off of like a 68, 67 Mustang or Comet or anything, and that was Torino. And this one here, it's got a shuttle valve in it, a little spool, and if you lose, like if you bust a brake hose on one end of the front or the rear, that spool shuttles and cuts the brakes, the fluid off going to the one that's lost pressure, and so you'll have brakes on the opposite end. Well, when it does that, that shuttle spool moves to the front or the rear, and you have to reset it when you fix the problem, or you won't have good brakes. So this one has shuttled to the, you can see that one's, this port is open. You can see my hand, or I'll spin it around where you see some white, and it shouldn't be like that. So what we're going to do, I can't get the spool to go back. I've tried all kinds of ways, and if this don't work, we'll just have to buy a new proportion valve. But I made up a grease fitting, so I'm going to try to take my grease gun and push that spool back to the center and get it freed up and take it out and take it apart. You can take this fitting out right here, and the plug will come out, but I mean the spool will come out if it gets free. So we're going to try that and see what happens. So I get the camera set up, and we'll go from there. Well, here we go. Probably have better luck or more control if I have my manual grease gun, but we're going to see what happens here. Yeah, I see I'm going to have to make me another fit. I got too much grease coming out from around the bolt, so I'll have to rig me up another fit, and so we'll be back shortly. Yeah, I found me a piece of old brake line, and let's see, I thought I brought a fitting. Go there and find my fitting. Did I screw it in here? No. There, got my fitting here. This is doing a double, what they call a double flare, like brake lines. see, I might have cut it off while I got it here. Gonna have to fold it over or weld it or something. I think I just bend it over, it'll be okay. Flatten it out. Yeah, there's what you get when you do a double flare. If you don't if you just try to do a regular flare, most time it'll crack the line. And now I'm just going to fold it over. That'll do it there. Get me a wrench, tighten it up. Yep, 7/16. Okay, get back over here to the grease gun. It's taking a lot of pressure to move it. I'm gonna have to weld that thing up, I reckon. Fold it over again, something. Well, I folded it over again. Let's see what happens this time. I got some vice grips on it too. I think it moved. Let me get a blowgun. It's either moved or the grease has come around the shaft. Nope, it's moving. That's a good sign. I'm gonna take this out and maybe it'll shoot it. It'll take it to get it plumb out. That way I can clean it. It's got some pressure on it now. Yep, it's coming out now. I'm gonna get me a rag because it's probably got a little pressure. Yep, see right here? Right there's the end of the shape. I'm gonna push him on out and clean him up. Yeah, there. Alright, you can see it's got a couple of O-rings on it. Well, I got it all cleaned up now. And the way this thing works is this spool valve is in here. And if you lose pressure up here, then the pressure from the rear brakes pushes this forwards and shuts the fluid off. And when it does, this right here is sitting in there like that, and when it shuttles, it pushes it so it makes ground, and that's what turns the light on the dash, the brake light. So I'm gonna put this back together, and I'm gonna make me a little tool. They sell one, I found out, but I'm just gonna make one that'll hold that in the center while we bleed the brakes on it. So I hope you fellas learned something on this. Maybe it'll help you a little bit. If it did, you don't mind, don't cost you nothing, like and subscribe. Thank you very much.